Alright guys, no intro for now. Let's just get straight to what we're going to talk about on this video because I just made a mistake, guys, and I really wanted to apologize regarding that misinformation. You guys know me. As much as possible, I do not want to misinform anyone. If there are times that I'm making mistakes, I always address it, and yep, it was my fault. A little bit of a lapse in terms of, gathering information about a unit. On my previous video, I slided this unit like Girl Gojo on our supposedly new secret unit showcase video because I really thought that this unit doesn't deserve a separate video because, yeah, I thought that she was just a reskinned version of Gojo 6-star, which turns out that I was wrong. I actually brought Gojo 6-star this time and also, of course, the Girl Gojo. And as you guys can see, right off the bat, they're already different. And I'm so stupid for not even checking. The only excuse that I could probably give you guys, by the time that I recorded that video, there were no pages about this unit itself. So my go-to ASTD wiki for reference was still under construction when I was trying to get some info. So I kind of like relied on what I can see and what I've heard on Discord without me myself checking it out. And that's the reason why it is also my fault. But anyway, guys, let's just compare them side by side. So you can already see full AoE for Gojo 6-star, and for Mysterious X-Girl, it's so different. Look at that, guys. Their level will have a little bit of a difference because I never really maxed out my Gojo. As you guys can see, he is still level 120. That was kind of like the max out level when Gojo 6-star was even introduced here on Ulcer Tower Defense. The max level was only level 120, and that's the reason why he is level 120. Besides, he's only being used before for his time stall, like his manual ability, not for his damage. But speaking of damage, guys, you can actually see that they're so different, and like the Girl Gojo is a lot more OP damage wise compared to the OG and old Gojo, which is really understandable because Gojo 6-star is a very old unit. So as you guys can see, 19.4k for this unit, 1.91k for our Gojo OG. So yep, level 120, level 110, but still the level 110 is beating him on damage. Even on SPA, guys, 7 SPA on her base, 8.5 SPA for his base, and range is actually doubled on this new version of Gojo, 50 and 25. So yep, totally two different units. I mean, the only similarities that they have is both of them are Gojo, if I understand it correctly, and second, the fact that both of them got the Holy Enchant. But anyway, guys, let's try to upgrade both of them. So 2.5k for her first upgrade, and for our OG, it's gonna be 750. I'm not gonna go through all of their damage. I mean, you guys already know that Gojo is not really a damage unit, but yep. Even the upgrade, guys, Gojo 6-star will have a lot of small upgrades, but for her, she will only have 5. It's kind of like 2 upgrades of Gojo is only like 1 upgrade for this girl, and she is still beating him in terms of damage. Look at this, guys, 214k already, and for him, it's still gonna be 15.2. Really outdated damage because he's a very old unit. For the attack mechanics, by the way, guys, they will now share the same. Well, actually, I think that Gojo, like the original Gojo, got like a little bit of a bigger circle AoE, which probably makes sense because, we're comparing him to Gojo. Okay, so let's do 2 upgrades again on Gojo and 1 upgrade to Girl Gojo. So Girl Gojo will now have almost 500,000 damage. I think that it should have been like already 500,000 if she's just a level 175. Keep in mind, guys, that I just borrowed this unit. I just did not want to level it up because who knows, maybe they just wanted it to be like that, you know what I'm saying? So for Gojo, it's still gonna be 21k. You already get the point, guys. I mean, old Gojo got like a very outdated power scaling, and that's the reason why he seems so tiny and little compared to Gojo. So yep, really big difference. Anyway, I forgot to mention, as you guys can see, the SPA of Gojo, it was already like 9, but for Gojo, it's gonna be 6.5 seconds. So I think that that's the only stat that our OG Gojo is beating her. But yeah, at the end of the day, still gonna be a lot more OP compared to the OG ones. So let's now try to max her. So 1.4 mil. Yeah, this is definitely the reason why they're literally different. Okay, so both of them will have manual ability, and think that, but this time you already know that. Before we get into that, I mean, you can already see the big difference comparing their 2 stats. Look at that, 29.6k, not even, oh my god, I miss old school ASTD, like 29.6k damage, 6.5 SPA, and at the same time 95 range. and also gonna be rocking this Sasuke type of semi AoE cone. And for her, Geijo will have like this this circle AoE. I think that it became a little bit bigger, so yep, I guess that can be considered as another L for me for saying that they're just the same unit. Anyway guys, I think that this is worth mentioning as well. So for our Gojo, you know what, let me just place like maybe an elemental. All right, so for our Gojo, like the OG Gojo guys, OG Gojo will actually have a normal time stop. I mean, this logo, the color blue aura and the stopwatch, it means that it's you know, like it's a normal time stop. However guys, let's just wait for it to fade. Okay, there we go. For our Geijo, we have, look at this. There's gonna be the cutscene, and look, it's color yellow. It means that it's gonna be a global time stop, kind of like Dio over Heaven and also Boa. So yeah, it's really two different manual abilities guys, and at the same time, since we're talking about a global time stop, there's a big chance that even though she is she is a capsule unit, right? Yeah, I think that she is a capsule unit, like a legendary capsule unit. There's actually a chance for her to be in the meta, which is really odd and weird because it never really happened before. But who knows, maybe she's not really better compared to, you know, like those OP time stoppers. But yeah, going back to ASD the wiki guys, Mysterious X-Girl page is still under construction, still no pictures here guys. However, we have here the domain 9, like the domain expansion. So like her other Gojo counterparts, has manual ability that allows her to time stop all enemies in the map for a certain amount of time. This ability has a cooldown of 7 minutes, 420 seconds, and duration of 30 seconds. So there's no like big trivia here. She's the first gender bent character. Oh yeah, actually this is a very interesting one. I mean, Geijo is really like the very first one. We still don't have like Geiruto and also Geiku, but yeah, I mean, look at this guys. According to wiki people, it's a meta unit, which is a little bit unfair, but I guess that it's okay because it's only a utility unit. We have like some other, you know, like really good time stoppers like Kid Buu, like what I mentioned earlier, and even Jotaro, like Prestige Jotaro, right? So yeah, even though we have the ability here, I don't really see, and I don't think that 420 seconds is any different compared to other global time stop that we already have in games. So let me know in the comment section below guys if Geijo's global time stop is just the same as those other meta units at the moment. Probably she's just considered as a meta unit because of the fact that she also has the ability herself, but you also gotta consider the fact that she's gonna cost you 1.4 million to max upgrade, and even though she's gonna give you like this size of circle AoE and at the same time 3.22 million before buff, still her SPA is 9, so she cannot be the main DPS dealer. By the way guys, just a little bit of a trivia. According to Technova, one of those wiki people, I think that this is one of those very few units that has like a separate model hair just to move like this. Look at this guys, very small detail, but kind of makes the unit very unique. Multiple abilities, buff ability. You guys can just ignore Gojo 6-star I guess, but yeah, this is gonna be her damage guys. Level 110, 11.2 million. Well, there's not a maxed out damage obviously. Range will be 96, and since it's gonna be like global cooldown, I mean global time stop, even though her range would not be able to cover the entire map, she will still be able to time stop all of the enemies in the map. So yeah, that's the big difference between Geijo and also Gojo here in All-Star Tower Defense. That was a really big L that I took, but yeah, I think at the end of the day, the most important part here is I guess I am admitting my mistake. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, what do you guys think about Geijo here in ISTD? And yep, as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and use StarCode Snow whenever you're buying Robux. Peace.